Okay. So this seems to be all in working order. We have our new deck name, which is Undead Unpunk, which is a reference to an anime I haven't seen. We're going to try to get 2 gold and a bit through gold today. I will have... let's go second. We are predominantly a going second deck, so... no reason to not. It's doing the thing again. Okay, so emergency teleport, we get the thing, and then we can get the thing, and then we go into a 3, 4, 8. That doesn't really do. Okay, that adds stuff. We now have the ability to get 2, unless they have like an Ash, but if they Ash Foolish, I'm honestly fine with that. Because emergency teleport getting able to get pulled off is way more important to me. Because just this combo is more important to insulate than the other one. So what we're gonna send is that. At the very least, I want this basic. We have Zombie World, we have Doom King Barbaros online. Max C, that's fine, we can Ash that. Okay. I hate that I can tell where the separation is at any time. Okay, so we're now going to send 1, which they haven't responded to yet, so I still think they have something crazy. But we now have that. If they're not going to do an emergency teleport, I think we're fine. Because emergency teleport is such a good card to freaking hit. What could they possibly have? If they have like Imperm or Effect Veiler, like they may as well use it now. Like it's like just good to use it. So like I'm really thinking about what they could have. What do we want our end board to really be right now? I guess just having Cypher Lord Omega would be really good right now, just because that just clears some shit. Let's see what they do. So how many have we summoned? We've only summoned 3 now. So this is our 3rd summon. Yeah. So we won't be able to be Nibiru'd. So we'll go into Psyframe. We could go for the thing, send like a bit more insulation. I actually like that idea a lot more, actually. Because then with the 5, we have a 7 and a 5. chain block this. Magnuma, okay. That's what you choose to banish? Like, okay. If we send, so if I'm getting this right, send one monster whose level is lower than this card, and if you do, reduce this card's level by that level. So what we want to do here is we want to send this. So now we have 2 5s. So now we can go into Barone. Yeah. This is a great damn board. Do we even have in our graveyard? It would just be the Z-Armin. Extra body. They did pass their first turn, so we do have a battle phase here. So we're going to effect pop Magnuma. Extra little damage. We will now do this. That was a pretty good turn. We did some interesting plays there. 10 pi, are you serious? Yeah, you have a hand of 5. We're gonna have a negate, a banish, a negate, and a negate. That's pretty freaking good. Doom King Barbaros. It's actually kind of smart of them, in a way, to just like just not commit turn 1 and just let your opponent do stuff, because like if you have like Druid Worm and, you know, Magnuma and all that stuff, you usually can kind of clear shit. Well, kind of have to negate that. Saki one-offs be like. Because we don't have Azgul. If we had Azgul, literally that would do nothing to us, but sadly we don't have that right now. I'm just gonna imperm that. We still have 2 monster negates, so... Yeah, not much you can do there, buddy. Our deck is kinda okay against Tenpai, because if we go first against Tenpai, we can always just Zombie World, and that alone kinda cooks Tenpai. At the very least, I really want to get to gold rank, and then when I'm at gold rank, it's like cool. I can then kind of like go off from there. Win and you'll go up a rank. We're going against tap water. Hopefully this won't be as basic as a fight. They do have Moki Moki as a pet, which is pretty interesting. I love how laggy the Switch is when it comes to the loading screens. It cannot handle loading screens. Yeesh. This is definitely a hand. If we draw into any punk... Okay. Special summon Magician Souls. Send 1. Send 2. There we go. We'll ash that. They are playing Witchcrafter, so they do get like some of the shit back. But that's only if they control. But what about the Full Metal Force Fusion? Yeah, you can just shuffle into the deck, draw a card, so it doesn't matter. So that 3 cards, and they need to control a Witchcrafter to get shit back. Draw 2 again. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Kind of annoying that they drew that off of the draw 1. Negate the first spell. What are the really annoying numbers for Witchcrafter? They have 4? I feel like 4 is honestly a safe bet. Fuck, they hit 1. I really don't like these, like, annoying floodgatey. Like, why does Magician's Right Hand even exist as a card? What were they thinking when they made this card? Oh, just constant 1 card floodgate. It's like, what? Like, I get that, you know, Secret Village is like even worse. But technically if you summon a card, you know, you actually get something out of it. So what does this thing do again? Quick effect, discard a spell, negate everything on the field currently. Right. Also known as Arsehole. Yeah, like, just being able to negate 1 spell is, like, absolutely unfair. Not much I can do, I guess. Because they're just going to discard a spell now, I end turn, and then they just do all their stupid bullshit. Haha, funny rogue decks. Yeah, and then it gets negated anyway, because... I wish it was cost. Like, the fact that this card is not cost actually annoys me. I'm like so fully against any card that's just like, hey, no fun for you. May as well get the Asgore Mazera back online. Yeah, and then the problem is they just get all their resources back. All they need is 1, which is the problem. Like, there's just nothing I can do. Like, what am I meant to do? If they didn't have Magician's right hand, I would actually be able to play the game. But they do, so it's literally I can't do anything, the game. Fixing the stream so that it's not annoying. I'm so happy that, you know, it's not until Diamond where you can actually lose progress. Like, you have to win 4. Because it would be so annoying playing, like, a much more rogue deck. Thank God we drew emergency teleport. The problem is we need like a level. Is it this one? Send this card. Yep. We need to. There needs to be a card that's just like level 8 dragon for zombies that actually like does something. Because it really doesn't feel like there's like anything like actually major important. Yeah, we need to get another generic synchro. You know what, let's activate that effect. Oh, did I just hit a sphere mode? Oh, that's fucking great. They're probably all like, oh, I got my sphere mode, everything's gonna be great. No sphere mode. Only Barone. That was a pretty damn good turn. That's why I love the Punk engine. There's so much like versatility. And Mad Molar is like, I think it's better than Shinobi Necro in most cases. Yeah, they're gonna add a Galaxy card, and I'm just gonna say no to that. And then if they have Expedition, which is a crucial part of their deck, they need Expedition. We can Ash the Expedition. So it's gonna be extremely unlikely for them to be able to do anything. I think this is just a Baron sweep. Removing a card, yeah. Removing a card is just so strong. Asgul Mazera. Oh, it has to come back. Feels bad. No. So it's just a Mizuki for this. Which doesn't matter all too much. What are these requiring? A zombie tuna, a zombie tuna, a zombie non-tuna. Yeah, probably not able to summon those. We'll attack with both, go into main phase 2, activate this effect again. And we got it again! That is absolutely insane luck right there. We are undead unpunk, so maybe it's just what we deserve. We have 2 negates. Yeah, we won that one. That was such a good, like, play. We are now silver 1. We get our customary 100 gems. I would actually like to save that match, because that was a good match. I would like to have the replay of that. So we'll go match history, we'll quickly save that, and then we'll go into our next one. So this one, we're going to save, replay. So then later, I can use that. And let's get into the next game. Oh right, we lost the first game today, right? For some reason I was like, oh, we're on a roll, and it's like, no, we're actually not winning at all. Okay, so if they win, they get a rank. So, it would be nice to let them win. But yams are cooking, and so am I, so it will be... Ooh, that's a nice graveyard they have. Foxy Tune. That's kind of annoying, because... The hell? Okay. Another classic win. Awesome. Ooh, and 60 gems for that as well. That's crazy. I love seeing Cyframe Lord Omega actually be able to do stuff. The one thing is like there are some edits that are coming to my head, like the one cool for like Cyframe Lord Omega taking the same card twice and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, I could do like something like that, but I feel like it's just a bit too like, like for my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I'm thinking of having it be mostly. What the hell is this? Tribute this card. Well, yeah, I'm gonna negate that. Seems pretty good to negate a starter. Oh, it's just that easy. Ooh, Foolish Burial, eh? What could we Foolish Burial for? So we're obviously gonna Foolish because this baits out Ash all the time. And we would rather that get Ashed than Solitaire. I'm gonna Trick Clown. If they have something for this, they have something for this. If they don't, I'm just trying to bait out all of their interaction, essentially. what can we really do with this? So if we go Zuki, we can go Zuki, send like something. I feel like the better option is to go Shiranui Solitaire. It is a riskier one, but Solitaire into Unizombie, Unizombie into double pitch just seems too good to be true. Make this a 4, so we're gonna go into Minerva. So it's like, what do we want? Absolutely, and I feel like absolutely we want to get the one of Doom King, because it's way more likely for us to be able to just do something with Doom King than it is with like anything else. So we'll change the level of that card, and we'll be sending Mizuki. We could go into like a Laplacian freaking play here. Hell. Okay. It's a cute trick. Now then. Minerva. Not really the best to have in the graveyard, honestly. I think we do this for like Doom King, just get the Doom King out. Just so then we can hit over 2 things. Oh, we'll A something. We control no other monsters, so I'm just gonna get rid of the highest attack one, just in case. Yeah. Unfortunately, Mill 3 isn't always consistent. Especially because we're running punk stuff. Okay. That is something. Okay. 2 4s and a 5. All 3 for Arc Slifer. Okay, so they are playing a legit Slifer deck. It's cute to see. That is kind of a problem. However, we can, there's a few ways we can get around this. Oh, jeez. Once per turn. I think we can SP Little Knight it. So I'm gonna try it. Because its effect will activate. And I should be able to chain SP Little Knight to that effect. Why can't Master Duel just do the thing where it's like it targets itself already, target the other card, and you can't target the first target? You know I lose now because freaking SP Little Knight is nowhere near the level of like simple as it needs to be. That's so annoying. Such a shame. We're on such a good roll too. Yeah, now it's gonna be our like diamond. We missed out on such a good match just because literally SP Little Knight was like, "What do you want to banish?" Including me, because I thought it was like, yeah, because like so many cards, it's like you select the card you want to get rid of first on your side and then your opponent's side. But for that one, it was just like, nah. Such a shame. What do you mean a game error has occurred? Okay. I want to get to the one after gold. So I think it's gold 5, so I want to get to gold 4 because that will give me the best amount of gems right now. Because then that way I can just do a bit of solo content and then I can get like another 10 pack of cards. Because at the moment the Sword Soul deck is only like the Sword Soul deck is 1 card away, and it's a card that I need for the Live Twin deck anyway. It's crazy that we haven't gotten any secret password. I feel like I always get like 20 of those cards, but lately I've just been getting the Altergeist. Pretty bad hand, not gonna lie. Could have not had this opponent. We're not beating that with this hand. Maybe if we were going first, we could have. Just like Zombie World might have been able to do something, but going second with like the worst hand I've seen all day, nah, not gonna happen. But let's see if we can get a better hand this time. Hopefully we will be able to. I don't see any reason. Ooh! It's the battle of who wants it more. Let's see who gets it. We are going second. That's great for us. They are playing. They do have a good old Galaxy Eyes thing, so they might be trying to summon Sidra and well Infinity and the other stuff. Well, we just drew 2 in permanent, so no matter what they summon, we can just negate both and then go crazy. Hey yo, they're playing Cyberdark. It is actually Zane Truesdale. Cybernetic Horizon. I've never seen this card before in my life. And if you do... So this is what sends the original Cyber... yeah, so that's what sends that. They'll have a card that says like banish 5 or something, or even this, and then I can just negate the power bond with Ghost Bell, and then they'll probably concede. So I'm gonna make them really want it, because you just don't get to just have your big massive dragon. You gotta work for it. You gotta work for it. You gotta want it. Royal Ghost Spell as well. Monster Reborn, eh? I wonder what this even does. Don't know why you would do that, but you know, we did destroy your entire play, made it so you can't do anything, and basically won the game off for 1 card. So, who am I to judge? Anyway, emergency teleport. Man, I love 1 card combos. Get my Foxy tune. God, like the controls on Switch or any console, like it's just so scary. Like there's so much ability to fuck up. Get our good old Shikanaka Shikan. Now what do we want to get? This will just get us something simple. So I do kind of want to make a Baron if possible. So I'll just send Gozuki, Mizuki for Gozuki, Gozuki sends something else. Just make it so they physically can't win. It already can't win, but I want to be even more mean. So we're gonna summon good old Barone into Zombie Lord. Red Eye Zombie Dragon, rather. Oh, we can actually get more extension. That's crazy. So what we'll do here is we'll go into Necro with these two. Activate the effect of Necro World Banshee. Now everything's a zombie. We'll pop your horn. Yep, you can send a Cyberdark, that's fine. However... Oh, we can't actually summon it? That's sad. Do we have anything strong in our graveyard then? 23, that's stronger than theirs. You think that there's gonna be a next turn, but there won't be a next turn, for we just beat thine ass. Their board was cool though. They had the Snake Eyes Flamberge, and they had a cool Tri-Brigade Shurig. Cool. And now we need 4 more wins. Okay, we'll get those 4 wins, and then we'll call it a day for today. All of the really cool duels are going to be featured on my second channel that I'm going to be making just for Yu-Gi-Oh! It is going to take a little bit to set it up though, because it is actually hard, believe it or not, as a one-person channel to do stuff like that. Man, with all the new consistency, with all these punk combos and all of that stuff, I'm actually really able to summon a lot of cool stuff, which feels so nice. Talking about good consistency. Yeesh. Please activate Maxi. Oh, thank God. Send Doom King, triple attack, and then hope to God we draw any one card. Well, we have Disruption, just not the kind you'd want. Imperm, Twin Twisters, Ash and Ghost Bell. Like, we could potentially like negate an entire like setup, but it's like, oh boy, if we drew into like Gozuki, no, no. Of course it's against Yubel, where we get like a really shitty hand. Couldn't have been against any other deck. For now, that's fine. That's it? Okay, well, that's sick. Yeah, so we activate this effect first, then they go to negate. And then we will imperm this, so because they missed their timing. They did not play that well at all. They could have gotten so much more. Only problem is I do need to kill that, so we are gonna have to commit at least one more monster to the board. Here you go. Okay, well they just outed it themselves. So we don't need to do shit. We still will, but we didn't have to now. So at this point, we will just get an Ogre Dance, because Ogre Dance is just an easy discard. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Like, we don't have like Zombie World or anything, so we don't have anything crazy, but it's like get rid of both those two fucking cards. Yep. Double maxi brick is kind of crazy. But the problem is like, we've also bricked, and we don't have maxi because we play like actual fair duelists. Real duelists don't use maxi. Of course you just have another one. God, can there just be a game where Yubel doesn't have like literally every single +1 in the game? Like just one. Like even they started it, they still had like all the +1s. It's just that we actually had some disruption. This card needs to just be a one-of. It's so crazy to me that they're like, oh, we're gonna use massive ban list. For some reason, they're like, okay, we're going to try to keep everything as max power as possible. And it's like, you just can't do that in this environment. Like, thankfully, we do have another Twin Twisters, so we can destroy both these cards. But it's like, why is there a card that searches, does 3 different things, like it does like 3 different things that are like perfect. I just don't understand why they do that. Almost like this deck was made to be a competitive travesty or something. It's such a shame that such an unfun deck was forced to be just good. Like, it's such a shame. We could be having like such an awesome like bunch of formats and stuff, but instead we have to be dealt like, oh, Yubel is the one that's like you have to play against. Oh, how fun. Woo, I love getting my monsters attacked into. Like, it's so boring. Like, even at least Sword Soul has like a much more fun game plan to play around. Because it's like, oh yeah, there's like a bunch of different cards you can activate and play around and like, you know, stuff like that. But with Yubel, it's just like, well, what do you do? Like, you have good cards like Imperm, Cold Buy, all the good stuff. But half the time, it's not going to actually come in clutch. Because they have just like, it's like the Live Twin deck where it's like you have 15 starters. But instead, it's like you have 15 starters, but all of them turn into a negate. Just too much value. How do I pilot this the best? We can Ogre Dance, get Foxy Tune, pitch something, but then there's like nothing we want to pitch. I guess we could Foxy Tune, pitch, Imperm, but then at the same time that just feels dumb. But getting the zombie thing is just, I think we have to go with this first. We also have to just test the waters to see if they have anything crazy. I realized something, chat. I almost just want to concede. I just hate that much. I'm that much of a hater that like I just would rather not have to play against Maxi. It's just such a dull and boring card. Like there's nothing about it that's like interesting. It's just, oh, me Maxi. And then it's like, oh, cool. Like at least with Mulcharmy, it's like, okay, well if you avoid the extra deck, like, you're good. Which, I can't wait. I really hope the moment they add Mulcharmy, they just fully ban Maxi. Because having 6 copies of Maxi is would actually, like, I feel like kill the game. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, then that doesn't really do anything. Like, yeah. At the very least, we can Floodgate. And hope that that's enough. But it's just like, it's just too many cards. I wish they had like a 7 or something, you know? It's like, okay, cool, look at all their cards. Are we gonna win? Probably not, considering how many one card destroy everything on the field are in the game. And it's like, do we Cypher Lord Omega? Like, if we do, it doesn't really do anything, because it's like they still have 20 cards in hand. I will never, ever understand the design philosophy of keeping Maxi illegal in any format. What are we playing against? Oh, Despia? Okay, cool. Just gonna concede. No reason at all to continue playing. Such a pain. And a shame. So many good games lost because my opponent just top-decked Maxi. The biggest shame of all, when a format gets ruined because fucking Maxi exists. Okay, okay. That is plays. Oh, Dotscaper. Ooh, wait, this is actually a kind of cool build. Target 1, special summon this card. Does this search anything? No, it doesn't. So what are they doing here? Is it like splash into... Like, this is going to be really hard to actually navigate. Code Talker... Yeah, so then they... We don't allow the Dotscaper to keep itself around, because Dotscaper is really bad for us to just have around. Sanctuary I don't think is too bad to have around, because I don't think Sanctuary does that much in this situation. Because what we really want to be able to imperm is something that allows them to actually extend. So if they have go into like a 2 and then the 2 is like special summon a card, then we want to hit that specifically. Splash Mage, which is this dude. Target a Cyverse in your graveyard. Yeah, so that's what we hit with this. Because then they most likely have to end on this, because it's also not a Code Talker, so they don't get any extra effects. So this should just be end turn. Awesome. Fantastic. Solitaire. Pretty much just does the same thing as we were doing now. Kind of annoying. Okay. Well, we can defeat the Splash Mage. I'm just trying to think of... Oh, great, we have a dog in the room. The dog's gonna go... Okay, I think the dog is gonna be quiet now. Like, literally the dog was just yapping. First, we definitely do this. Problem is, level 9 is still not nothing we want. Yeah. Do this, get Gozuki, Gozuki go into more. Opponent's just like, ayo, we didn't get to do anything on our turn. Yeah. And we lost all our viewers. Thank you, Pookie. Sucks that we lost all those viewers. Okay, let's see. So that's the Gladiator Beast deck box. Is it gonna be like Glad Beast? I don't feel like people really play Glad Beast. So it's kind of like, We need to get sleeves. I need to figure out what solo mode sleeves work well with this. If there's like a Shuanui sleeve, then I guess that. Okay, so I wish. That's fine, because if they get Gazelle, they Gazelle for Spinny, we can just negate the Spinny. And that's stronger, because if they already have Gazelle in hand, then at least I force them to go for one of their summons. So they already have Spinny. So now we're going to go after Gazelle, the Xyz. Yeah, because they already can go for the rank 3. So it might have been a better idea to actually negate the circle. Yeah, this is worthless now because they've already sent the Spinny, which is what I would ash for. So yeah, Raw, good card, but you know, not worth ashing for. Let's brush summon it, banish it. Yes, Pookie, this is a table. Can you say table? Oh, cute puppy. Very loud puppy though, which I don't enjoy. Okay, we will ash that. That's our ash target. Anytime that dog goes near the window, I'm just like, he's gonna bark. It's gonna really hurt my ears. And ruin the audio quality of the stream. They still have Sanctuary in hand, so they can double summon this. But that just adds a... Oh, right. Never forget just how crazy Salamangreat can get. Yeah, no, Pookie, I know you want to go into the main house, but you were chucked in here, so I have to babysit you now. Pookie is the dog, by the way. I didn't name it, just so everyone knows. So, I guess we go for the 5. What would we go for here? So we send this, I guess we go for the level 3. So we, hello! So we send this, get the level 3, search the level 5, go for the level 5, go for level 8. And then level 8 do something. Yes, Pookie, that is a power board. Please do not sniff that. We actually have the ability to emergency teleport, so we can emergency teleport, get the level 3. Uh-oh. Pookie, if anyone's out there, it doesn't matter. Please don't puff. Add a Salamangreat card. And then they get the negate. So that does mean that they'll probably negate our emergency teleport, which means we'll go for the first plan that we had originally. Man, Salamangreat is so good once you really get going. The only problem is it's just so much UR investment. Like Rare, UR, SR, UR. Like a lot of these are in the structure deck, so it's like, you know, not too bad. Like at the moment it's only like these three. But like it's still something. What did they just do? They just got to Soul Charge. I did want to build this deck on my main account actually at one point. God, Pookie is so sad right now. He's literally pouring at the window. This is Hearthstone. No, this is actually Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play Hearthstone, but then the decks just WoW just got way too unfun. Like I had a few like really fun decks, and then like you know Even Hunter, and I would make a bunch of decks. But the problem is Hearthstone's just so expensive. Like this is a brand new free account, and I have like 2 meta decks. Well, not meta, but like 2 like viable decks. With Hearthstone, it's like if you want to play Wild, which is like the fun format for me, because I was playing since like 2017, it's just so expensive. It's like, okay, you have to like pre-order every single set because there's gonna be like a bunch of new cards. Like, because I like playing Rogue, Paladin, and some other stuff. And it just turns into this like massive grind of just if you want to like, it just becomes like maybe one of your decks is playable in this format, and they just don't care about Wild, and you know the company is just going so downhill because they're like money. So it's just like just a real shame because Hearthstone was really good for such a long time. So they have a spell and trap negate, and they have a board clear. And they have anti-imperm tech, that's crazy. PvZ Heroes is so fucking based. Like, if they actually kept supporting PvZ Heroes, like, it's so good. Like, I will agree, yeah, like, it's not beginner friendly, but like, it's fun. Like, there's so much build around, like, being, like, playing a character in PvZ Heroes feels so much more like this is my type of playstyle. Because with, like, Hearthstone, every single class just plays the same. But in PvZ Heroes, all of the different, like, types of cards work so differently. Like, you know, Science works so much differently than, you know, a lot of the other ones. And, like, so if you have, like, a Science Undead or something, it's so much different than like a Science something else. I would like to get this. Well, that's fine because we're not. Wait, can we actually summon? Oh no, it'll be SP Little Knight. Yeah. Thankfully, for a lot of cards, like they didn't shut down the servers, and I think that's just the nicest thing that they could do. Like allow the community to stay alive. Like it's really kind. Yeah, that is what you want in the game. Do they have another Pyro Phoenix in here? Because if they don't, then that's like a dead card. It is a dead card. Okay. Funnily enough, we can still go into Psychic End Punisher. Oh, we can just go into this. Oh, we can just go into Barone. Sick. That's a shame. Yeah, the problem with EA is that they don't know how to do anything. Like, PvZ3 was a massive, huge flop. And, like, the thing with is, right, like, PvZ Heroes was coming out at a time where it just was not the best for it. Because, like, Hearthstone was really strong when PvZ Heroes came out. I tried it because I love Plants vs. Zombies, obviously. But you could tell that it was just like I feel like if they released, like, really had a big push today, they could do a lot. So that doesn't do anything. Wait, it does. Push them to your opponent for. Okay, that does nothing. Face up, destroyed by a card effect. Well, this is in the graveyard. You can target one of the monsters, push summon this card, and if you do, the other thing gains attack. Okay. Yeah, like, they just don't know when to continue. Like, it's like, if you fully commit to your franchises, EA and Ubisoft would do a lot better. But for some reason, they just have such hard, like, they just can't understand the fact of, like, oh, if we commit and actually try to do good, in turn, we'll get, like, a lot of, like, respect and stuff. They just don't know how to feel it, like, do that. Which is a shame. Doing your opponent's main phase, quick fact. It's pretty crazy, don't you think? Jesus. That's not a card. That's not how that should work at all. That's so insane. But fair enough, I guess. GG, just kill me. But yeah, it's like Battle. The only problems is obviously it's EA. If they made a like gacha version of Battle for Neighborville, I think that would work really well. All they need to do is have it be a lot more like COD, which is what it's trying to be. Well, technically, I think more Battlefield than COD. But yeah, just have a launch of a game that's good. Like, you still have time to, like, really, like, set yourselves apart and do good stuff. It's just that you really need to work on that. Like, if you make, like, a few projects and, like, really, like, focus on them, I think everyone would be really happy with that. It's gonna let you... I was gonna summon my Royal Rare Ghost Spell and let it get freaking destroyed. Yeah, that was a shame of a match, but, like, you know, they're playing a cool deck. I can't fault them for that. The only way we were winning that is if we had Nibiru. Which we have obviously one copy of in our collection, but it's kind of a, if you run two of it, you run two of it kind of card. Ooh, Skull Servant Mirror. So many Japanese players, I don't even know their names. Yeah, I really wish PvZ could be in, like, a really strong position. But they just apparently don't care enough, which is a shame. Uh-oh. Anytime you see these two cards, it's just a oh no. I will say the ice board does look nice, but it's just kind of weird that it's like, ah, cool, the ice board. It's gonna negate the Scarecrow, the scariest monster they have. It's actually more Overwatch, I think, Neighborville. TF2. I wonder how good this deck would have been if a lot of the really strong generic extra deck monsters were banned. Like if Bolo Dragon and like Bolo Link, like Bolo Load, and if Baron were banned when this deck came out. I wonder if it was if it would have actually been that like impressive. Because the reason why it is now is because it's like, oh yeah, you can Baron into like Bolo Load into like maybe a Synchro from like heavy, super heavy, or like you can easily like rank 4 into a Abyss Dweller, so then your opponent has no, like, you know, it's like 2 negates plus another thing, like, you know, that's just generally good. If they want to negate, they can negate. Centurion is actually pretty sick for this deck, actually. We'll let them do their entire thing. I know I'm not going to win, so there's that, but I'll let them play. Hell is this? 2 moments in your graveyard. Okay, so it's pretty much just Centurion shit. The dog has been really nice the entire time. After the original shouting session. I think he's kind of realized that, like, nothing bad is happening. Nah, I'm just gonna let them win. Oh, Mortal Kombat 1 is apparently saved. They should be out soon, Pookie. Yeah, I know, Pookster. Okay. Because if we do go up one, like, it's just a matter of, do we go up one or do we level up? Either one is fine. Going first, so if they want to go second, that's actually kind of scary. Oh, jeez. 55 cards, oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, let them cook. I want to do a masochist account for my Yu-Gi-Oh channel as well. So I want to have like replays, general guide videos for Master Duel, and masochist. I think that's a good enough blend of content for people to be excited about. Can I get anything that is not this one freaking card? Oh wait, you're telling me this actually works like this? That's crazy. I think at this point, the triple attack is nowhere near as good. There we go. See how they go. Okay, now Pookie's finally out of my room, so now I don't need to worry about like ear rape every 2 seconds. It's so loud, the shrill barks. I know it's just like how my brain works, but it's like it's just too much for me to handle. Are they just playing like Elemental Hero Pile? Like they're basically winning because we're just that bad at drawing cards that actually do anything. It yet again just feels like like the most bricky hand, and it was like everything is bad. Actually we could have gone for level 8 Synchro there. Yeah, that would have been the play. We could have gone for Cyframe Lord Omega. Battled over that and then done some more stuff. Oh, awesome. Banish this, summon the 5, go for literally anything. Yeah, I think Cyframe Lord Omega is just the best one. Being able to just get a Mizuki back is just generally the best. I'm waiting for them to pull out like their crazy 1 card that's like insane. We could Mizuki for another DR, but I don't feel like doing that. But 36, is there any way that there is ways that they could kill me, so I'm just gonna let it chill. Get our card back, and then if they like activate Poly or something, then I will use Cyframe. I would love to see someone like legitimately try to get to like Diamond. Like, can I get to Diamond using like as anime Jaden or something? Just like spamming Plasma Vice as fast as much as you can. Yeah, you'd like 3. Oh yeah. There we go. That's using the old noggin. Why is it off? Oh god, I hate Master Door toggling so much. Just leave it on auto. I hate when I accidentally hit it and then it's like, oh, you don't want to be immune to death? Oh, okay, cool. And it's like, no, I do. Thankfully, you know, we're playing against a person whose deck is like just a funny meme deck. And not actually like god tier. But it has been that like 2 games today have been completely determined by the fact that I fucked up. I also use SP enough. If we were able to draw a card somehow for free, we could actually do some cool stuff. Level 9 Synchro. I really do wish that there was like a level 9 zombie synchro. I really don't know why there isn't one. Yep, fair enough. You weren't playing like a massively competitive deck, so... Okay, only 2 more and then that should be done. Okay, we don't get to choose. Going second. Oh, that's cool. He actually gets up. Tower Tomborg, what are we getting into? This is gonna be Goblin Boyka. I am really sad that I didn't get to get this Halloween bundle. It is Goblin Biker. That's actually freaking terrifying. At least we can ensure that Clacker doesn't work. Because that is one of the scarier ones. Hey yo, what? I looked up for 2 seconds and then they're playing fucking something way crazier. Okay, whenever I've done this deck, this card has done literally nothing. So I'm very interested to see how it'll work for them. I wish there was a card that I could activate during standby phase. Okay, I don't understand any of why that's there. Impum, okay. If only there was like a zombie version of like Chimera Tech. Thank God for this. I was about to say, do you really need to have everything? And then I realized that we actually do have an answer to that, and I was like, oh, thank God. I would have been so annoyed. Come forth, the mighty Red Eyes! Now, there's two ways I could do this. Unfortunately, they don't have anything on their field, and I really would like to be able to discard Boulder Rock. Okay. What do they have in the graveyard? Just a dog. Okay. Not so fast. There's a Boulder Rock that wants to hit the field. Man, such a cool field. Okay. If only we could have summoned the level Baron. So Armor Fortress is going to activate its effect, and then I'm going to chain banish the Big Kabongo, because then Big Kabongo will not be able to activate, and I don't need to worry about Big Kabongo being annoying at all. Because yes, you can now get your other scary monster, but you will most likely have to either do that next turn to be able to actually get the effect, which is still a problem, considering that Boulder Rock is in defense. However, there are plenty of ways for me to get around it, so yeah, fair enough. I was in such a good position for that fight that, you know, I don't think it's very fair for them to have to go through that. Ah, awesome. Oh, hey, we've actually been doing a lot of missions. Let's check these out. One of them is going to be for getting to gold. Okay, 190. And we now can get to gold. And now, let's see. oh man, it's so nice when you see like that many UR tokens and all that. But 12.99 is, I guess we could keep playing for a bit more just so then we guarantee the because we now have like enough basically to get a pack in a little bit. Because Chaofeng Hunter Cross, which I need to find a better name. If anyone can think of a better anime related name for this, I would be very happy. Oh, why do we only have 15? Oh, okay. But yeah, because I want to get one more triple tactics. And remove one Ashuna, and then this deck is like legitimately fully done. And I'm going to be doing a video on Sword Soul Tenyi, as well as Undead Unpunk, most likely. On my other channel that I'm going to be making. I'm just going to be making a bunch of like, hey, this deck is really cool and interesting, let's show it off, how good is it, ranking it, explaining it, all that good stuff. Okay, we get to choose. I would like to go second. Okay. If we draw into... There's a few cards we can draw into, that would be good here. I think I'm just gonna straight up negate that. I really don't want to have to go against some really obnoxious freaking deck. You have to pitch another card. Hopefully that's like enough of a decentralization. That is a weird ass card, but fair enough. It's kind of like Mind Crush, but has a bit more utility. So that's just gonna add a card that mentions. So they get the Mirror Knight anyway. If only we had Ash. If we had Ash instead of Ghost Spell right now, it would be insane. That's fine. Because if they activate the Chimera Fusion to add it back, I'm just gonna go spell that. If they hit Changshi or Asgore Mazera, we're pretty good. They've already activated this turn. Master Tau, okay. I do not know why this card had to be as expensive as it freaking was. Like, Chimera is not that crazy of an engine. But when I wanted to play it with branded, it was like, do you want to spend $40 per this card? And like $20 per Kazal? Like, it was a set that had so many amazing cards in it. That's like, how do people not have these cards? It's like actually crazy to me. Asgore Mazera, that's a great one to pitch. Impalm, not a good one to get. I'm just gonna let him kill me. May as well get that extra points. Meme about 30 FPS being unplayable, and it's like, haha, that's what I have to deal with right now. They are still going with their combo. I literally have pulled up social media to look at social media because they have taken that long. And they are still going. Okay, we have done that one. Yeah, let's hope we can get another win. A W even. We'll go first this time. Okay, okay. We have something here. The only problem is there's no like Link 2 or like Synchro 9. Like we need a Synchro 9 for zombies already. Give us a Synchro 9 that actually has attack. Like I don't know why we can't have 3000 attack. Does something monsters. Like Red Eye Zombie Lord doesn't even do anything. It's literally the most like It's just so mid. Cold out. And then this is where they slam down the ghost spell. Like, if we had like a 9 or like even just an 8 that was like discard a card. Do I have anything else? I do. The problem with that is it's still the same can of worms of it doesn't do anything. At least going for Cyframe Lord Omega, they've gone -1 already. So we already have like kind of something. We get our resources back and we get to invest. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yep. We would like to target our card, not theirs. Okay. So we have 2 potential interactions. Okay, this is great. Hitching alternative. We let this go through and then we take away 1, I think. The problem is it's so weird to like think about how you want to actually play around with a lot of these cards. If they get an alternative, yeah, okay, they got an alternative, so we're going to cold buy the alternative, so then they can't activate alternative this turn. which means that we now can kind of rely on Cyframe Lord Omega. When they activate a card, we can then Cyframe. Because this turn, they actually can't alternative. Excuse you? I guess the inherent summon is just not unaffected. Much rather than deal damage to me than do anything actually crazy. And now that we have a bit more of a magnet, we can actually do some better stuff. Okay. So what we'll do now is Mizuki get Uni Zombie. We can put one of the levels on we can put one of the levels on Omega. Basically all we're doing right now is ensuring that we can get like a good thing. It is good, like a lot better, if we can actually get the we need to be able to get the Mizuki back, so we're gonna have to keep Cyframe Lord Omega around. This is easily the best. Okay, so this will mean that they have 2 banished alternatives, which would just mean it's like so good for us. Azgul Mazera. I deny you your power. So that's what they could have been doing the entire time. If I tribute this and this... Yeah, okay. I never thought I would be tribute summoning Boulder Rock in this deck. But it's come up. What a crazy freaking turn this has been. Now everything is a zombie. Now I get to do 5,800 damage. 56. And steal one of their cards away. We know they have a Blue Eyes. Yeah, for now, I think it's fine to do this. Because we do want to get a Mizuki back. So we know that they have a Blue Eyes and they have a Magic Cylinder. So at the moment they don't have anything too crazy. Look, they have so many alternatives. It's crazy. Awesome. We're in such a good position to win this now. It is against a Blue Eyes deck, but never say never. Three of them things are banished. And you can't even set the Magic Cylinder for protection. That's amazing. You have a Blue Eyes and probably a dud. Get destroyed. Hand looping is great. That's awesome. We're now a bit ways into gold, just how I wanted it to be. And we have a good enough amount of gems to where we can actually do stuff. And apparently we've done a bunch of missions, so we might end this one with a card opening. Awesome card opening. So that's going to be pretty exciting. At least for me. I don't think anyone else is here right now. Okay, let us go into the shop. Electronic Illusions. Electron Illusions. This is going to be the pack that we go for. We just want a UR or... Okay, we got 3 URs. Let's hope they're good. This pack has always been doing good for us. Like, I opened the pack to try to get Chaofeng, and literally it would not give me it. But then I opened this pack twice, and it's given me like 3 URs twice. Man, Altergeist seems really cool, but it's just so like, I would have to think a bit too much. I'm gonna have to look at how much these punk cards are in real life. I really want to have like a decked out zombie deck. Ooh, Skiel. I love Mechlords. I actually would like to have a Mechlord deck. First UR, let's see what we get. Not in the pack, so this will be our Triple Tactics Thrust. Engage. For some people, they would like that card, but for us, I really hate Sky Striker, so we're not going to run that. Yes, 1 secret password. And it's a shiny. Even better. So, we only need 2 more secret passwords. And we're going to be getting... Yeah, the main deck is pretty much done. We only need 2 secret passwords now, and then the entire main deck is done. Fraudulent? It would have been nice to have a shinier Fraudulent, even though we don't really use it nowadays. I remember when it came out back in like 2018, it was like, oh, you always want to use this. But now it's kind of just like, yeah, it's nice. Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. And next pack should have another UR. And a multi-faker. Well, that's fine at the end of the day. 3 URs, one of them being what we want, is still really good. So, let's quickly make the adjustments that we have to our deck. And then that'll be all for this stream. So, VTuber Uprising. Yes, I would like to put them in my deck. Let's go to URSR. I will keep the Mechlord card just because if I do actually play Mechlord at some point, you know, it's just nicer to have it than to not have it. Okay. The great thing is as well is we're up 10. So we should be able to get the next one fairly soon. Someone's playing Pokemon Unite. But yeah, so Triple Tactics Thrust, excuse me. It's funny, on my main account I also have a shiny and a normal. Okay, but we need these 4 Link monsters, and we're just going to keep opening the pack until we get these 2 cards. So this deck, fully competitively viable deck, really strong. We will have soon, and then we have, like, this is honestly kind of better than my main account one, just because of the alt arts. And this deck, which we're gonna need to rename into something, I'm just probably just gonna call it like Sword Sword Tenyi, honestly, is now officially done. Look how nice that looks. I'm just gonna call it Sword Sword Tenyi because we can. Sword Sword Tenyi is now finished. Hope you'll have an absolutely lovely day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.